Hello, Taurus. It's oh my god. It's oh my god tarot, and this is someone secretly talking about you. Tarot card reading. I got the giggles. You guys gave me the giggles. Okay, Taurus, I'm in a good mood, so let's hope your reading reflects the energy that is flowing at the moment. We're gonna start with the astrology reading cards and give it the energy of the person that we're talking about. It could be their sun, moon, rising, or just the energy they are projecting towards the situation. And then we're going to do a tarot spread and figure out what's all we talking about. What's all being discussed about Taurus. Alright, if you'd like your own personal reading, please check out the description. There's a link to my website, and here's your first card. So, that's what you're calling in that Virgo energy. I think I'm pretty sure Virgos had you in their reading, so that's weird. Or is it? The energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, and humble. Discriminating, diligent. Humble. With a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. Virgo energy, let's get into it. Then we have Scorpio energy, and this energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. Okay, you a sensitive one, aren't you? And finally, we have Leo, and this energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. Leo, great. All right, so we see with this energy that we have like a little bit of a mix, a good balance. We have that practicality of that Virgo energy, but with Virgo, we get a little bit of a solo-minded type of person. They do their own thing. Their communication skills is usually something of interest, since they're talking about you, because they're ruled by the planet Mercury, so they be talking, but they be not talking on some things. Then we have Scorpio energy, which is very, they know how to express themselves in a deep and profound way, but they might hide that. They might be chameleons like that because they have that secret sensitive energy to them, and so does Virgo, so that might be a little more pronounced with this person. And then we have the ego. They don't like to be embarrassed. That's the thing that Virgos and Libras share. I know nobody likes to be embarrassed, but especially Virgo and Leo. Leo has a lot of pride. They're ruled by the sun, and the sun encourages a lot of activity through like confidence and not willpower, but more like, I'm excited about life, let's go do stuff, or, oh, I'm running hot, let's go do stuff. Like, let's do more than think, more than feel, more than, talk about. But in this case, I guess they're doing some talking. They're doing some flapping of the gums. We know that Scorpio and Virgo energy give us a little bit of that secretive energy. We know that Virgo and Leo energy gives us a little bit of pride. And we know that Scorpio and Leo energy gives us a little bit of little bit of the fire, little bit of the I wish a mother would energy. So let's have a look at what they are talking about when it comes to you, Taurus. I'm using the Tattoo Tarot for this spread, and yeah, let's do it. Wow, look at that. Your first card is the Sun, but it's in reverse. Who'd have thought that their ego might be a problem? That ego might be a big problem, right? Their sense of self, their purpose, their mentality, essentially. Then we have the Moon. You're getting 2 major arcana so far in your tarot spread. Interesting. This is also kind of a warped perception of reality being projected out of this person's face. Like, they see things differently from you, and you almost can't change the way that they see it, or they view things completely differently than what is normal. The way that they think, their thought process is kind of weird. You know what I mean? How they internalize things is just, it's a problem. It's a problem. So then we have the Queen of Coins. Okay, well then with Virgo energy and Scorpio energy, well, and Leo energy, there's some sort of mother connection there. I will say with the Queen of Coins on that one, they may have their mother, being a source of strength for them, or their mother being the stability that they have. And from a different perspective, that might equate to, my mom pays my phone bill. My mom pays for my, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, strong women is what you like. Strong female energy is what you like, or feminine energy is what you like, or where you hit the jackpot in life. Then we have the Nine of Swords. Got the Nine of Swords, there's a little anxiety there, and then we have the Six of Swords, and so we know this person's almost like trying to be secretive and run away from something, or avoid something, which is a little bit more of that Virgo MO. But let's look at this reading as a whole, because we see some major themes here coming from the major arcana. The Sun card is like your pride, your ego, and that dictating what you do and the actions that you take will not always be the most, what does dastardly mean? Because I want to use that word. You know, prideful. So I, you know, ghosted. I was too prideful, couldn't take the rejection, so I called them a, you know, whatever, and then hung up the phone. You know, it's like when your pride says forget all the candor and the properness go out the window. I turn into a Tasmanian devil at the mouth, and then, you know, there you go. And I say that in that way because some Virgos, they're not like that. They're not confrontational. But we got that Scorpio energy right next to it, and Scorpio's connected to Mars, so it's like I'm gonna lash out at you real quick, and then I'm gonna cast you aside for the rest of my life and hold a grudge maybe. I feel like this is the type of person that may be talking about you, but the thing behind it is the sense of pride they have. Too prideful. Oh, you want to talk that slick? That's because you don't want to own up to what you did. You don't want to, you know what I mean? You just want to be offended and say some foolishness. We have the moon again. It's just that reinforcement that their perception of reality is kind of filtered through their ego. Their perception of reality is kind of warped, and this might even be because of how they feel. They might be, again, anxious. They might be depressed. This might be coming off of a long bout with some sort of mind altering situation. So let's say drugs and alcohol is usually a common one with the moon, or depression or sad, just something that throws your mental off. And that's actually kind of redeeming, because okay, you were off, you're having it off. How long were you talking about me, that mess? I'm not saying they're talking mess yet, but how long were you talking about me? I was in a state of depression. I had just lost my turkey. I had a pet turkey. It ran away. You know what I mean? I wasn't I wasn't seeing things clearly. But also this might even be learning something that you didn't know before, because the moon does connect to secrets, and so distorting someone's perception of reality could be intentional. So, you know, you never know with this person, like, they see things differently, but they also might be imposing some perceptions on you, like, oh, gaslighting you or telling you what you're seeing is not what you're seeing. But the whole idea of illusion is there. The sun and the moon, it's like both of you guys there, both of you, sun and moon, you didn't have to show up, but you did, and next to each other. And so I feel like the perception is everything with this person. They might be talking about what they perceive rather than anything tangible that they know. So, I think this person's they're kind of stupid. What makes you say that? Have you seen any of their test scores? It's just an intuitive hunch. You know, it's just like, you know, when in reality you're threatened, and you know, your ego can't take that somebody might be better at something than you. You know, and it might be a whole internalized situation. The sun, the moon. Let's move on. The Queen of Coins is giving us that energy. It's a face, so we know it's like the archetype of someone involved. The Queen is usually like a mother, or like a mentor, a boss, or, you know, supervisor, friend, somebody you look up to on some level, whether it's because you have to or because, you know, you just think that they're more established and whatnot. Especially being the Queen of Coins, this person may provide some sort of money, opportunity, just be a stable fixture in this person's life. I feel like they have a huge opinion, or they have a mass opinion. And again, it could be any earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Maybe they're the ones kind of in cahoots with this person talking about you. They may be loving it, egging it on, embracing the chatter. It might pay. It might be a good thing. So the Queen of Coins there, I'm looking at you with the side eye. You're smack dab in the middle of this, so it might even be a middleman situation where, this person said this about you, and then when there's that extra person that's just, why are you even in this? Like, you know, if you watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, like Kyle Richards, that's what she does, that's her thing. Let me get involved and tell you that you should say this to this person, and that person should say that to that person. Why are you here? Why are you even here? But anyways, okay, so the Nine of Swords, anxiety ridden. I feel like this is a stressful situation for this person. They have this really distorted perception of reality. It may stress them out. They may be trying to kind of talk to or seek the validation of the Queen of Coins, since this is the only card of authority here. And the Nine of Swords, it might just be an anxiety-ridden thing. Like, maybe they said the wrong thing in front of the wrong person. This person's your ally. Maybe this Queen of Coins character is like they're very stable. They're not with the rah-rah. These are two fiery hot and watery signs. So they might not be with the whole gossipy rah-rah and the emotional thing. They might see it as weakness because they're in that stable energy. But I mean, I feel at the end of the day, this is all to like impress or do something for the Queen of Coins, to minimize damage. If it's stressful for them, so I'm wondering if they're talking about you to like, you know what I get, like, you know when there's a situation, they did something unsavory in it, and they're trying to do damage control by talking to the Queen of Coins and be like, well, you know, like, I mean, the whole situation is stressing them out because they have that sense of guilt, but that pride will not allow them to, you know, be humble, say sorry, or correct the mistake, or take personal accountability. Whatever it is that's stressing them out makes them feel hella stressful, and they just want to move on from it. They just want to keep it moving. But I feel like the Six of Swords here is like saying, I want to hella move on. So they might even be talking about moving on to the next company if it's a coworker, moving on to the next person, just trying to walk away or run away from their situation. It could be the case with this person. It feels like they're trying to flee the scene after causing confusion and not really facing the things that are concrete in life. Like, hey, you said you commit. Hey, you said you were supposed to be a stable fixture in my life, but you couldn't hack it because you're just alley-ooping off of the people that were supporting you. And now that everything's all up in your face and your worlds are colliding, now you just want to run away. You know, you just want to kind of avoid the situation. Now you just want to flee the scene. So Six of Swords, you know, they don't even have to physically move. They could still just want to mentally move on from the situation, I guess, with no real resolve, because again, their perception of reality is distorted. They may be like, well, why would you think you need resolve? Well, you know, something's not clean in the buttermilk is what I'm saying. And as far as this person talking about you, it feels like they're mixed up on their perception of things anyway. So whoever they're talking to you with, I feel like is a significant person. Might even be the mediator between the two of you if there's conflict or like some sort of unresolved argument. But it does stress them out. It does stress them out, and they do want to just move on quickly from it. So if you're looking for resolve and you know who the person is that's talking about you, and you're like, oh, I just want to make peace. That's what they want to do too, but they got swords, like threatening you into peace, or not threatening you, but they just want to kind of shut it down, and that might feel kind of sharp, you know, might feel kind of jerkish, like, oh, you don't want to talk it through, you just want to say sorry, and that's it. You don't want, okay, well, I'm trying hard not to be offended by that, but okay, let's just move on. It's up to you, whatever you want to do, but yeah, there it is. That is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment, share the video, and if you'd like your own personal reading, please check out that description. There's a link to my website, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.